What if the biggest thing holding you back wasn't your lack of discipline, your bad habits, or your circumstances, but your identity? Not your name, not your personality, not even the story you tell yourself. Because right now, without realizing it, you may be protecting a version of yourself that's keeping you trapped. And the worst part? It feels completely normal. Today, you'll discover why your identity might be your biggest obstacle and how breaking free from it can change your life. Imagine a child. One day he gets praised. You're so smart. Another child makes a mistake and hears, you're just not good at this. At first, they're just words, but over time, those words become beliefs, and those beliefs become identity. I'm shy. I'm lazy. I'm unlucky. I'm bad with people. Most people think these are observations. They're not. They're identities. And once an identity takes root, your brain starts protecting it, even when it's hurting you. Because identities feel safe, familiar, predictable, a prison can feel comfortable if you've lived there long enough. Here's something strange about the human brain. It values consistency more than happiness. If you believe you're shy, you'll avoid conversations. If you believe you're unlucky, you'll notice every failure. If you believe you're lazy, you'll quit when things get difficult. Not because you can't change, but because your mind wants to stay consistent. Your brain constantly asks, what would someone like me do? Then it quietly pushes you toward that answer. This is why people stay stuck for years. They try to change their behavior while protecting the identity creating the behavior. It's like trying to sail north while your compass keeps pointing south. No matter how hard you row, you end up in the same place. But here's where everything changes. What if you're not your identity at all? Think about who you were 5 years ago. Different beliefs, different fears, different dreams. Yet somehow, you still feel like you. Why? Because the real you isn't the character. It's the observer, the awareness behind the character. The identity's changed, but the observer remained. And that realization is powerful because if your identity can change, then it can't be who you truly are. It's just a story repeated so many times, it started feeling like reality. But stories can be rewritten. Most people introduce themselves with labels. I'm anxious. I'm an introvert. I'm a failure. But every label becomes a set of instructions. The moment you say, I am this, you start acting like it. And eventually, the label becomes a cage. Most self-improvement advice focuses on action, work harder, wake up earlier, stay consistent. But lasting change happens at the identity level. Instead of saying, I am lazy, say, I'm becoming disciplined. Instead of, I am awkward, say, I'm learning confidence. Instead of, I am a failure, say, I'm someone who keeps improving. One statement locks the future, the other creates possibility. One builds a prison, the other opens a door. Your brain is always searching for evidence. Give it a better story, and it starts looking for proof. Your actions change, your decisions change, your future changes. Not overnight, but gradually, like a ship adjusting its course by a few degrees. A small shift can create a completely different destination. Maybe the biggest lie you've ever believed is that you're fixed, that this is just who you are, that your past defines your future, but it doesn't. You are not the labels. You are not the mistakes. You are not the character you've been rehearsing your entire life. You are the awareness behind it all. And awareness has a choice to rewrite the story, a choice to become someone new. Because the person you become tomorrow depends on the story you believe today. If this video helped you see things differently, leave a like, subscribe for more videos on psychology, modern life, and the hidden systems shaping your mind, and comment below one identity you're ready to let go of, and one identity you're choosing to build.